Appreciate y'all for tuning in to Sack School on the Volume. I'm Voch Lombardi, and today we're going to be breaking down TJ Watt. I pulled about 5 or 6 sacks from him. We're going to break those down on a technical level. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, in case you had the attention span of an ashtray on a motorcycle, I will be showing the clips right now that we're going to be using in the film session later. So you can feel free to mute me, hit the rewind button, fast forward, whatever you need to do. But for those of you that appreciate details and nuance, I'll be breaking these plays down at length. So with that being said, let's get started. Let's take a look at this play. And the best way to sum up TJ Watt is, technique, strength, like relentless pursuit, ass whoop. Like you can put all of these things together and it gives you TJ Watt, right? I want to talk about this swim move because I think it's so important that it actually shows that you got to play defense with your offensive move sometime, right? So if you're a pass rusher, a swim move is an offensive move for you, or a rip, or a whatever. So a swim move is more than just your arm going over the top, because they teach offensive linemen, hey, if they're gonna put that arm up, you punch them in the ribs and you move them on somewhere. So you got to find a way to protect yourself, to protect your ribs, being the pass rusher, right? Let me show you the small technique, the small movement in this rush that makes it work for TJ Watt. Take a look at TJ's right hand, right there. He's gonna reach for that shoulder, for the offensive lineman's left shoulder. 1, 2, 3, boom. He's gonna reach right there. He's gonna pull down on that shoulder. Now that does a couple of things, right? First, it protects TJ, right? Because if I'm square to you and I go arm over, then you're gonna punch me and it's probably gonna hurt me. You're gonna win that block exchange, right? But if I reach and I pull your shoulder, you turn this way now. So with you turning, you're not in good position to block me, right? Not only are you turned and you can't block me, and you're not powerful like this because your chest, you're not square anymore. You're more facing down. I'm gonna pull you down and swim over the top. TJ is gonna pull with this right arm to propel him forward, and it's gonna shoot him through the gap right here. And one of two things are gonna happen. You're either gonna let TJ Watt go, or you're gonna hold him, and that's what he does. He's holding him, but TJ get the damn sack anyway. So not only do we smoke you with the technique and we get free, but we get the and one on the back end. Fantastic, TJ Watt. Take a look at this play. I'm always telling these young offensive linemen, look, whatever direction that you're going, defeat the hand on that side. So if you're going inside, defeat the inside hand. You go outside, defeat the outside hand. TJ Watt is going outside. So the outside of this offensive tackle is the offensive tackle's right, TJ's left. So we need to defeat the right hand on this right tackle here. Boom, and that's what we're gonna do. Bow. Right there. And look, if you defeat the right hand, and look, TJ said, F it, I'm just gonna defeat both hands. If you can defeat both hands, then there's no recovery for the offense. Now the right tackle's playing TJ kind of soft here, but TJ still remaining true to his techniques, right? When you defeat the hands, you can do whatever it is that you want to do with these offensive linemen, man, and TJ just murder. Or even on this play, right? If you stay to the principle of defeat the outside hands, like that's pretty much what we're used to. So even when you're faking in a direction, you still want to defeat the outside hands to sell the image that you're going outside. Let me show you why that's important. Because if TJ is rushing upfield to your right and he defeats your right, you think he's going right. If you think he's going right, that just leaves him wide open to just spin back inside or to go left or to rip, whatever, he decides to do. So you can only take the inside if you properly establish your presence on the outside. So TJ Watt's going to work upfield, the right side, the offensive lineman's right. He's going to work upfield. Boom, 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 boom. And you're going to see TJ swipe at that right hand. You see that? He's going to swipe 1, 2, bow. He's going to swipe right there at that right hand. And what that does, swiping at that right hand, it gives the offensive lineman more of a feel. See, offensive linemen aren't always just looking at you. We're just feeling pressure. We're feeling body movement. So if I'm pass setting and you attack my right hand, then I'm just going to assume that you're just going that way. And that's just going to automatically shift my body in that direction. You can see what the offensive lineman is doing right here simply because TJ Watt attacked that right hand. So just by feel, we're going to go, okay, cool. Let me just lean in this direction because that's where you're going. But if you lean in that direction, you dead as fried chicken because TJ Watt ass just going to use that momentum of you going in that direction and spin back inside. And before you know it, Baker Mayfield is in the grass. Let's take a look at this play. TJ Watt's on the left side of your screen. Let's see what he does here. Come on, bro. I'm leaving, dog. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I'm leaving. You ever been at the grocery store and, you know, like you probably got a kid with you or something, they put their arms up because they want to get in the basket. TJ Watt picked this grown man up and put him in the basket, and he just rolled his ass around to the quarterback. We went to go get the quarterback together. You know what I'm saying? TJ Watt says, I'm going to get the quarterback. 74 says, no, you're not. TJ Watt said, fine, let's go together. Me and you are gonna sack Lamar Jackson together. Look at 74. TJ hit 74 so bad he started playing defense. God damn. Man, we gotta watch this in silencio, bro. Let's just stop and look at TJ Watt's technique for a second, man. Cut the music off. Look at this, bro. I just talked about defeating the outside hand. Look at this. God damn, boy. Bring it. We ain't doing that. Bring it back, man. One more time. A lot of things TJ Watt did here that I think that are worth noting. First of all, take a look at TJ's right hand, man. He's gonna use power. He's gonna use some technique. Simply just TJ putting his right hand in your chest plate moves you. Let's see how many feet. 2, 3, 4 feet. Just simply punching you with his right hand can take control of your whole body, which is already incredible power from TJ Watt. But take a look at TJ's left hand and the offensive lineman's right. TJ is going to control this wrist. We always talk about defeat the outside hand. There's many ways to defeat the outside hand. You can slap the outside hand. You can rip the outside hand. You can, you know, swipe it, whatever you want to do. But sometimes the best option to defeat the outside hand is to just grab it and control it. You know, so we call that wrist control, man. Just control that wrist. Just hold on to it. And if I have control of your wrist, you can't block me because you can't get your outside hand on me, right? Which is why defeating the outside hand is so important. If you have your outside hand on me and I'm rushing outside, I can at least try to turn you back inside to get myself in better position to block you, right? But if someone's in control of my outside hand and all I got is my left hand, I'm just gonna keep going the direction of the hand that I have control, which is the right, and Baker is in trouble again. I thought about not adding this sack because we already seen Baker get sacked before, but if Steelers fans are watching this, they'll love to just see Browns get sacked multiple times. So it is what it is. And was he holding? Was 66 holding? Let's see. It looked like 66 was holding towards the end of this. And we got the and one on the back. So there we go. This one was fun, man. TJ Watt is simply going to smoke the right tackle so bad that he ends up in another dimension. He loses Lamar Jackson. He got to turn around, find Lamar Jackson, and then he's going to seal up the sack with relentless pursuit. I think there's a difference between effort sacks and like relentless pursuit sacks. You know, I think effort sacks are low quality sacks. Basically, I'm just going to effort my way through the sack, and there's nothing wrong with having them in the grand scheme of things. But if we're talking about pass rusher versus pass rusher, what makes you special? Effort sacks don't really do it for me. But I do think there's a difference between effort sacks and like these relentless pursuit sacks. You know, just these sacks to where the quarterback wasn't where we left him at, and I'm in a situation that I'm way far from where I started. Like TJ Watt started over here. Lamar Jackson started like on the hash. Now he ends up over here somewhere. And relentless pursuit, I think relentlessness is a fantastic trait for a pass rusher, and I think all of the best kind of need that trait. You know, if you're a lazy pass rusher, you probably get a couple less sacks a year, but who am I? With that being said, though, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the TJ Watt film session. This episode of Sack School. I don't know in what order these will come out, but we'll definitely have another one for you. If you want to see more of my content, then I'm in two places. One, I'm on the volume here Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Central. So if you want to come in and, you know, have a conversation with me, then hey, feel free. We have phone lines set up. We interact with the chat box. Very interactive. And then there's my Voch Lombardi YouTube channel. Come over there and find me there. I know I typically do Cowboys content, but you know, I'm open to see how this volume thing works. So you know, go in the comments and tell me what team you're a fan of. If you're a Ravens fan, Brown fan, Steelers fan, let us know, and we'll probably, when the season comes, we'll do more content for all 32 NFL teams and not just Cowboys. Y'all let us know. We'll do whatever y'all want to see. With that being said, y'all hold it down for the Doski, Wilson, and Peasky Whiskey. Till next time, love y'all. Volume.